All right, let's talk about one of the most exciting and honestly one of the most stressful parts of planning a trip, figuring out where to stay. It should be fun, but man, it can feel like a total chore sometimes. Today, we're going to build a super simple framework so you can find the perfect spot every single time without all the headache. Let's get into it. You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? You're staring at your screen, you've got like a million tabs open, and you're trying to compare hotels and hostels and who knows what else. It's just classic information overload. But don't you worry, we are going to fix that right now and turn all that chaos into a really clear, easy process. Okay, so first things first. Every good decision has to start with a solid foundation. And when it comes to booking a place, that foundation is built on two super simple pillars: where you want to be and what you're willing to spend. If you can get these two things right, everything else just kind of falls into place. So, location, it's usually a tug of war, isn't it? On one hand, you could stay right in the city center. You're in the heart of the action, everything's right there: shops, transport, the whole deal. Or you could pick a spot in the outskirts. It's usually going to be quieter, maybe a little more local, and let's be honest, a lot easier on the wallet. There is no right answer here. It's just about figuring out what trade-off works best for you. Next up, price. And this usually breaks down into three main buckets. You've got your budget-friendly options, right? Perfect for saving cash, but you're probably not going to get a ton of fancy services. Then, way at the other end, you have the high-end, luxury places for a premium price. But for most of us, that sweet spot is right in the middle, the mid-range, where you get a great balance of comfort and cost. Just knowing which of these you're aiming for makes the search so much easier. Okay, so you've got your location pinned down and you know your budget. Awesome. Now we get to think about the stuff that's actually going to make your stay comfortable. We're talking about the core facilities, the things that really affect your day-to-day vibe. And let's be real, this is a big one, especially if you're trying to save some cash. The bathroom situation. Do you absolutely need a private one just for you? Or are you totally cool with shared facilities if it means saving a few bucks? It sounds like a small thing, but trust me, it can make a huge difference in how comfortable you feel. It's definitely something you want to decide on before you book. Ah, yes, the great breakfast debate. You know, having it included where you're staying is a massive time saver. You just wake up, eat, and go. But going without it gives you the freedom to go explore that cute local cafe you saw or that amazing bakery down the street. So you just got to ask yourself, what am I prioritizing here? Pure convenience or a little culinary adventure? All right, you've handled the big stuff. Your location, your price, your core comforts are all sorted. Now for the really fun part. The little extras, the bonus perks that can take a pretty good stay and make it an absolutely great one. These are the tiebreakers, the real deal makers. I'm talking about things like a free airport shuttle. I mean, that saves you a taxi fare right there. Free parking? If you're driving, that's a lifesaver in some cities. For a longer trip, having access to a laundromat is, well, essential. Some places even throw in a free pickup service or complimentary water. It might not seem like a lot, but these little things can add up to a ton of value and convenience. So, how do we pull this all together? We've looked at the big picture stuff and the tiny little details. Now, let's combine all of it into a simple, straightforward plan you can use for literally every trip you take from now on. And here it is, your 4-step booking framework. The easiest way to think about it is like a funnel, you know? It filters out all the noise. First, you set your location, city center or outskirts. Second, you define your budget, mid-range, or high-end. Third, you list your absolute must-have comforts, like that private bathroom. And finally, once you've narrowed it all down, you look for those awesome deal-making perks to make the final call. Simple, effective, and totally stress-free. And just like that, you've got a system. No more getting overwhelmed, no more decision paralysis. So, as you plan your next trip, I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. What is your number one non-negotiable deal breaker? Is it the location? The price? Or is it something as simple as getting a free bottle of water? Knowing that answer, well, that's the real key to finding your perfect stay.